Hi guys, it's Lisa from A Bag Lady Journals. I hope you're doing well. For Flip Through Friday, I thought I would share my most recent junk journal made from an Amazon envelope. And this I worked in or started, I think, on May 25th. And I finished it June 29th or 30th, something like that. So yeah, so it's, sort of like a glue book. It's kind of similar to the other ones you've seen me do, but it's kind of nice. It's like a catch-all. I put everything in. And so when I do look back at these, I find that I see what was going on in my life at the time. So come on along and have a look with me. This was an envelope from a really pretty, very lovely flowers that came with flowers for a sympathy card from my brother-in-law. Very sweet. So there. And so yeah, just kind of a mix of papers and things that make me happy, little scraps. And underneath on most of these pages I had already painted and scribbled just to kind of get the book going, like originally when I put the pages together. So this brown paper bag inside, using the Amazon envelope as a cover. And so yeah, what's underneath is something that I did a while back, and then when I went to open it to start it, it already had some really nice color and markings, so it made it easy to sort of get going. This was from an old calendar, last year's calendar. It was a book and cat calendar. So I love that there's these little, it's like a bookshelf. And just some pages are just simply collage paper. And some things are just from summer brochures or packaging and magazines. This is an image from Collage Soup. And just a gift or a shopping bag. I just cut it up and thought, it's kind of pretty. Let's include it. It's been sitting around the house for I don't know how long in a cupboard with all these other bags. And yeah, I just made, this is a sort of a sunny page. Just magazine and stickers. Here's a card from last summer that my stepson and his wife had picked out for me. Wrote a very sweet message in here. When they were away, I think we were taking care of their cat. It's just so cute. I thought, I've got to put it right in here. So put that in there. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. I think I saw that quote on Super Lucky Cindy's channel in her journal, and I thought, oh, you know what? I love that message. So again, you can see the background. I just kind of painted with leftover paint from another project. This guy's creeping. The Roman ancient statue head is creeping on this couple who are enjoying some iced tea. This is from a magazine, from like a really old magazine, 1950s, I think, and an ad. It's kind of cute. And if you've seen my journals before, you know that I love to have a tuck spot, and I've got all kinds of things in here, all kinds of notes and packaging, and even a little glue stick packaging. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think this was when we were up in the Okanagan, and I thought, well, that looks good. Let's take that. A peach Bellini. And this is just a postcard. You know what? I think this was also my daughter-in-law had picked this up when they were away somewhere. And that's pretty cool. And then just the good old giant envelope, birthday envelope. Look at him. Oh, sweet. So sweet. I found this pack of cards at the thrift store, and it's the little Holly Hobby Girl. So I'll be using those. I should send some out for some happy mail to some of you. I was stocking up on my glue sticks. I have a hard time finding these now. They are hard to find, and the ones that I can find are all the washable ones. They don't really last, so I was quite happy to find that. So just another little tuck spot. Love this. Just a little horse peeking in there in the pasture in his field. And just some journaling, some stamping. I just kind of made this into a bit of a black and white scraps that I had and a few stickers. And this is, I decided to put some sympathy cards in here. My mother passed away in May, and so I thought, well, I'll use the center as a nice place to keep these sentiments and lovely cards that I received, sympathy cards. And this photo is an original photo, and it's been kind of tucked away. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to tuck this in. There's my mom, and that's me, and my big sister and my big brother. There's two other siblings that are not in this picture. I think it's around 1970, and I have a lot of memories of that house. So I thought this was a nice picture to have tucked in here, and just stamp some like hearts and angels. Very sweet. Just magazine images, and this is actually some blueprint from real blueprints from a house. They were draft prints that I've had stored away, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start cutting up some of it and use them in my journals. Born to stand out. I was making little flags for a different journal, and this was sort of a practice one of Norway, the Norwegian flag. So I thought, oh, you know what, I'll just put it in this journal. A little packing list, to-do list, and then just some journaling here. She who laughs finds the magic. She who cries usually has good reason. She who knows will always find a season to cry and laugh together, calling the mermaids and the gnomes from the ocean and forests. I don't know, guys. I think I read the first line somewhere and I just kept adding to it. A little journaling. Some beautiful magazine images. It's a fairly big pages. Some receipts. There's a map of British Columbia. It was from another project as well. I thought, oh, you know what, it was extra. I'll put it in my summer journal. Well, my June journal. This is finished now. and I bought some things on sale at a really nice store. Local store in my little town. It's nice to support the local stores. And just some magazine collage. I think I did this before I even started this journal. I just kind of did that first for some reason. My little page for the summer solstice. I love this little magazine cutout. And I just added the words on the side. You are beautiful. No, you are beautiful. I love you. Oh, see, if you have to look really close and you see this young woman. It's a really cool image. And that is the last page. Just some wrapping paper from a birthday present. You can still see the tape marks. And that's it. Well, there we go. Thanks again for joining me for Flip Through Friday, guys. And don't forget to check out Gwen at Gwen the Trash Witch. She is our lovely host and is always sharing some wonderful books and journals and things that she's working on. And check her out. And there's lots of lovely flip-throughers and journalers to check out with the hashtag. Okay, thanks again for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.